What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Hitting the Bars. It's Sav with
Keltie. Hi guys. Have you noticed we've been a little gone, a little MIA, just a little week or two? I'm just gonna rip off the Band-Aid right now and just say, the last episode I found out my dad was dying like 2 hours before, so he croaked, and we're back. I've recovered. We're just gonna make dad jokes. We're not gonna ruin your day. We can giggle. He would have giggled. He was a drunken Irishman, and you know what? He's up there laughing. So anyways, we're back, and that's what happened. And then Sav and me both had a little bit of a roughest years of our lives, and we got through it, and now we're back.
We're back.
We're back and better.
Yes. And we were honestly FaceTiming almost every time, like throughout. So it was good that we stayed in communication. So for any of those who thought we had a fallout, no bitches, you were wrong. Keltie's dad died and you just look like an asshole.
100%. I was like, we chatted every week, same time. We just didn't record it because you know what? No one wants to see a girl cry and just complain. So you know what? We had to heal. We healed. And now give us some grace. We're going to slowly back into it where our upload schedule might be a little chaotic the next bit, but we will be here.
Yes, we just wanted to come on here and hang out because we enjoy doing this, but we're not going to have as much pressure or structure on it. We just thought you could hang out and have girly chats with us. And also my hair is shorter from the last time we recorded.
I love you with the bob.
I cut my hair, you guys. Thank you. And when I cut my hair, I had a nervous breakdown after, and I was, MIA for 6 months too. But you know what? She's better and back, and I feel good too. So, Keltie went down. Then I followed her after, minus, death in my family, just death in my mental health. But we got through it.
You got a bob. I ran a marathon. Cliche trauma responses. And you were recovered. It saved us. Who needs therapy?
You know what's weird, though, is I got my bob, and then I had the nervous breakdown like days later. And you know how people say hair holds trauma?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think that's why I had this like mental breakdown, but like I think a lot of it, like subconsciously or energetically, had to do with it.
It's like whenever things change, I feel it just like allows you that space, regardless. Even you know what I mean? Like it was such like, oh, things are changing, and then you're like, oh my god, things are changing. Da, 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 da. So you know what? I believe it. I believe it.
Like it all stemmed from that trip of me cutting my hair, and I literally was like, did I ruin my life cutting my hair? Because like. For those that don't know, I couldn't breathe properly. My nervous system was dysregulated for so long. And I don't think it was my hair. I think it was, childhood trauma and stuff like that resurfacing when you turn 30. Yeah. But we're back and brighter, and I think we are smarter, and we've learned more about ourselves.
Yes, definitely learned. I like to think.
I would love to think that after what we've been through.
You definitely have.
You don't think you have? Are you kidding me? You've done so much.
True. I have. It was a good summer. I healed as best as I could, and I learned how to heal. There we go. I learned grief, true grief, and I learned you overcome it. You don't actually overcome it, but you just one foot in front of the other.
That's true. That's good piece of advice.
And then just run a marathon. You got to have like a quarter life crisis thing. You know what I mean? Just cliche.
Yeah. You have to pick up sourdough. You cut your hair, or you run a marathon. You bake some sourdough. You have a nervous breakdown. I'd say we did all of them except the baking the sourdough because that takes too long.
No, we just ate it. We just ate it.
Yeah. I'll just buy it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Well, should we tell them what we're going to do today?
We figured we had to start with this. So if you could lead the way into a classic Hitting the Bars staple.
Yes. It is our top faves for fall. And we miss this. We're just two girlies that like to yap about our faves. And yeah, we're going to share what we love. Check them out if you want. Curious what you guys love. I do have a hot take though.
Ooh, tell me.
Life of the Showgirl. Life of the Showgirl is coming out this week, you guys. I am so excited. And I just need to publicly say that. That is not even a hot take. I'm just so excited to have new Taylor Swift music.
I'm so excited for you. I'm excited too. But like, it's one of those things like I'm excited. So when I'm excited, I'm like, the level of excitement Sav must be having. You know what I mean? It just times it by like 3 and it will
insane.
Be. Especially, I'm sorry, Swifties. I'm like Travis Kelce. I like the bops. I came with Taylor Swift for the bops. I'm not a folklore girly. I appreciate it. I listen to it, but like I come for You Belong With Me. That's where it started. And it sounds like she's in her bop era. And you know what? I'm beyond excited.
I think it's going to be a fun, like, girly workout playlist.
Oh, that would be the dream.
Because she's kind of alluding to being like, this is the best songs I've ever made. Like, this is fun. She's like said, you're gonna want to dance, and
perfect.
That's all I want, because Reputation is like my workout jam, because it's like more fun beats, and like everything else can be like slow and methodical and like poetry. I just want a good ass vibe, which I know she'll bring.
I believe in it.
Also, can we acknowledge Selena Gomez got married? Did you see?
Oh, yes, I did. I only saw like 3 photos.
We forgot to talk about this.
She got married. We also, Taylor Swift got engaged. We haven't even mentioned that. Like,
oh my
the girlies
gosh.
are been girling.
The world has ended and we're just bopping back out. Oh, the girlies are just in their era. I cannot believe Selena Gomez got married that fast, because for so long her press was like, oh, I don't know, we're just overwhelmed, we're getting engaged. And I loved that she just said, y'all, I was lying, and just got married.
Just trick.
And I love she showed the pictures, because so many people were like, TMZ was like trying to steal, photos and things like that. And like, obviously they had it tinted, like no cost.
Yeah.
She's a billionaire. She could do whatever she wants. Is she a billionaire?
She's got to be.
I think she's a billionaire. I think Michael and I were talking about this. But so everyone was like, oh, I don't think she's going to give us anything. She's quite private. The girlie delivered. Same day. She gave it to us. So good.
I wonder what's coming. I heard that on a podcast I was listening to, and it was like they were mentioning it was very like just cool vibey shots they gave, and they're not like the classic staged one. You know what I mean? Like, so I wonder if there's going to be a Vogue exclusive, like a whatever, like, or if this is all we're getting and we can appreciate it. She's like this, you know what I mean? So I wonder if like usually at this, like if she's going to be private, or if she sold it to Vogue for, $5 million, and then we're going to get that in like 2 months. So we'll see.
I didn't even think about that. That's so fair. It's like tough, because like she doesn't really need the money or the clout, but like I bet she would want to like share with everybody, because she loves Benny Blanco so much.
I feel it's actually quite of a smart thing to do an exclusive, because then you're like legally anyone else takes it. You know what I mean? I wonder if you can like sue. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, we'll give it to one people. Even if it is a money thing, it's like it pays for the wedding. You, no matter how rich you are, you can't be too mad at that. And then like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool to just have this like beautiful write up of your wedding, all these shots. And then instead of it being everywhere, just having it like the one magazine you want to cover it gets to cover it. Like, I think that's kind of nice. Like almost like you get to control the narrative. I think that's half of it.
Totally. What do you think Justin Bieber was doing on that day?
I'm trying to think. I was like, he's probably getting pasta with Haley.
He's, like there's got to be like everybody that has dated somebody in the past has had a weird past. Not in the sense of like a boyfriend that just didn't work out. They had a tortured past. There's always in my mind got to be just a little hint of like almost just like mourning what could have been in the past. Even though he's obviously married, and Haley, we love Haley. She's really cute. Baby, super cute. Yeah. But in my mind, I just think it's human reaction to feel a little weird. Just a little weird. If it's your ex that they were like so tortured together, So
yeah, I would it's 2 different ways. Weird, but also I wonder if it's a little sense of relief. Like I think they're always chasing like it's like we are both married. Let it, like it's almost like I bet you like right now like he has the I'm married, I have a kid, but there's still the Selena, and now that they're both married, committed, like anyone who like tries to bring it back, it's like no, you guys are actually crazy. We all knew you're crazy, but like we're married. So I hope like I could see him just having a sense of relief, like finally we can both say we're married, move on.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. That's a very mature way to look at it. I'm here for the drum.
I was like, Bieber is a troll, so how mature he is.
He's such a troll.
He's such a troll. Like, forget that.
He trolled her album. So that's where I'm like, I don't know. I don't think this man is over it. But like, she did. I mean, she also, it seems like he was her muse in that like past album, just a little bit. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'd be petty and just be like, well, if you're going to use me as clout, I'm a little bitter. But then if that's her only reference to love, but I feel like it's probably not, because she's probably dated people and we just never know, because we never know anything with celebrities.
We really don't. So it's like how much we can make all these hypotheses. And it's like she could have had 4 extremely what would be committed relationships in like 4 ones that we like don't even know about. Like, you know what I mean? So how much do we know? How much do we know?
So true. Yeah.
But it's fun.
I love it.
It's fun
I
to
know
guess.
it's fun. I love that she got married. I love that everybody
So
was
happy.
there. I just can't wait to hear all about it.
They remind me of the couple that you want to be friends with. You know, there's some couples that are just like, my like sister-in-law is like that. It's like they're just such a fun couple to have around at dinners. Like
Yes.
I can just picture them, her and Betty, being like that couple, being like, oh, they're just fun to come around. Like their time.
You knew that they threw a great party.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you have anything else on the agenda before we move on?
I got no hot takes.
Because those were my 2 girlies I had to speak on.
I'm like, you know what? We did it. And the girlies, I love it. They had a great summer, and I'm here for the girls.
They did. Here for the girls. It was a summer for us. Okay. Well, let's get into our faves. Should we start with makeup? What's your favorite makeup?
So I thought about this because we said the list, and I'm like, oh, what have I not mentioned? And I realized like, I don't change my makeup. Once it's a holy grail, I use it and use it till it's empty. So I was like, I don't even think I've mentioned like this holy grail. So I'm going to bring it back because I've used it every day for like 7 years. So it's the It Cosmetics CC cream. And this is like my foundation I use. So it's a CC cream. So it's kind of like not quite as thick as a foundation, but thicker than a BB cream. And I love it for my dry skin girls. I just find like you definitely have to set it. If I want it to have like a thicker, more like I'm on camera and I want it to stay, I set it with like a setting foundation. But if I just want a really dewy, all natural look, I just put a little bit just to even out my skin tone. Like it doesn't blur anything. It doesn't really hide anything. It just like blurs your, it just like matches your skin tone. It just evens out your skin tone is the word I'm looking for. And it has SPF. So it's just like extra coverage. And I find like I always was looking for skincare that like makeup that improves my skin. I like that idea instead of just like makeup making my skin worse. And so, yeah, it's been my holy grail and I use it pretty much every day. Just a little bit goes a long way, but then you can also add more and make it like so you can do like an all natural look or a more glam look with it. And that's my holy grail.
Oh, I like that. I'll have to check it out because I'm not a foundation person like you. So this sounds great.
I was like, I don't do like I've technically, even though people will debate this is foundation, it's not foundation. And that's why like it's all I use. So like that's all I have on my skin right now. And my skin is even tone, but it's like super light, not cakey. Yeah. And then you can definitely sweat it off. But I wore it on the marathon and I still had makeup on at the end of the marathon. So this is something.
That's impressive.
A little makeup, not too much makeup. But
yeah. Also sorry for the loudness of Michael slamming his plate. I know it. Really? You like paused and I was like, he clearly is not used to me filming again.
I think I paused because I saw dish. I saw your face expression. And so I paused, seeing your face expression.
I was like, gosh dang it. I was about to yell like, babe, what are you doing? But then I'm like, I want him to do his dish. So
yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay, glad I didn't interrupt. Okay, well, I agree with you saying that like you don't switch up your staples. I think I've talked about it, but I'm not sure because it's been so long. I have 2 that I use Supergoop Glowy Sunscreen, the tinted one. That is like what you were saying, CC cream for me, where like I'll just put that on my face and that's it. And like it gives me this nice little glow. I always get compliments. People are like, your skin looks so good. And I'm like, dude, it's literally just a sunscreen I use. Mm-hmm. So I like that. And then I thought I'd bring back my Makeup Forever pencil because I was like literally looking through my makeup bag and I was like, what? Like, is there anything new? No, but this pencil I have bought again, time after time. And it's very fall. So it's Anywhere Caffeine. That's the color I do. Yeah. And like I've used in the summer, I'll use like a pinky lip liner, but in the fall I use it. I'm literally wearing it right now. It just like gives it a little bit of an outline, but like subtle enough that you don't look like a clown. Sometimes I look like a clown when I outline my lips because I'm not very good at driving, I feel like I'm drunk driving my mouth. So that if anybody just needs a staple, and you can like use it as eyeshadow, eyeliner, and pencil in your eyebrows. I've done it all.
Love that. That just made me think of we have to have a moment of silence because my favorite lip liner is Charlotte Tilbury, Pillow Talk, not original. Everyone has, but it's so good. But yesterday I was in an Uber and I looked down and I saw Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. And I was like, oh, the poor girl. That, you know what I mean? Like, you can't call an Uber to get back a lipstick, but to lose a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the back of an Uber, I was just like, oh, like I felt her pain in that moment. And I was like, this Uber driver does not understand to lose that. So I just saw it sitting there. I'm like, rest in peace for this girl. I feel so bad.
In the arms of an angel.
Literally how I felt. I should have made a TikTok about that. I was like,
you should have.
I feel for her. And there's just like, I get your pain, girl, wherever you are, looking in your purse, being like, I lost it. I feel for you.
You could have maybe found it. You could have found her on TikTok and been like, whoever lives in Vancouver and dropped this, and you'll know when it's gone.
If only it were that simple. I was like, the amount of girls in Vancouver wearing Charlotte Tilbury. Like,
I know, but if they remembered, they left it. But I feel like probably not, because we all like misplace stuff.
Yeah, but I picture it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, next up, skincare.
So this one, I think I might have like denied this in the past, but I just have to confirm. So I did the 30-day red light therapy. I used the Omnilux and I enjoyed it, but I was kind of like, it seems good. I don't know. Is it worth the money? And then I just saw more research and I fell off. Honestly, I just stopped using it because it's really annoying and I couldn't find a time to use it because like you can't have makeup on, but you also can't have skincare on. So like when are you like just raw dogging your skin in the day for like 15 minutes? So I was like, I just couldn't get in the habit. And then I realized I do a full body skincare, which is also a habit. Like I want to do a retinol, vitamin C, body, and like that. I'm like, oh, when am I doing that? I like always rush through it. So I'm like, I'm going to force myself to do a full body skincare routine and put on my mask then. So like step out of the shower, nothing on, put on the red light therapy mask, and then do my skincare. And I was like, I can finally found the time in my day, which I'll do it. And I did it every day for like a couple months. And guys, that stuff works. The problem is you have to be so consistent, like 5 to 7 times a week, every day for months. But then suddenly out of nowhere, everyone's been complimenting my skin. Like, have you gotten Botox? What treatment are you doing? Keltie, your skin's looking so good. And it's not like a drastic, but I just found like it's delayed since I've needed to get Botox last. And my skin just feels even. It feels smooth. It just is like plump. Like people asked if I had lip injections. And like, I was like, I honestly feel like I'm just like the wrinkles, like my skin is just plumper. So moral of the story, it's not traumatic. It's an investment. It's like working out. Like I've realized like red therapy is like working out. You have to put in the time. You have to do the effort every day. But like, I'm not going back now. I'm like, okay, I see why the girlies do it. It's an investment, but Black Friday maybe is the time. And yeah, so now, yeah, it is, like I said, and you have, the problem with it is you have to buy a good one. You can't cheap out. Like there's no point of getting the Amazon $100 ones. It won't do anything. You have to spend the $400 Canadian plus and get the Omnilux, the Current Body, the TheraBody, like one of those really nice ones. But if you can do it every day for like 6 months, I'm hooked.
How's like, does it affect your wrinkles near your eyes, like crow's feet?
Yeah, because like it just is like, I'd say like that's one area where I've just seen like that's normally where I need Botox.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I'm like, normally around now, I'm like, okay, yeah, I should probably get Botox again. But I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like, I don't, like, I've got movement, but I'm just like, I just don't feel the need to get Botox right now.
You're selling me. You're selling me.
I know. So Black Friday, everyone, save up, wait. Black Friday's coming. That's the time to get it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sold because I've been wanting to, but I wanted to know like what people actually thought because sometimes people are like, I don't really notice it, but maybe they're just not consistent.
Consistent, and like I said, it took me 6 months, and then suddenly I was like, why is my skin so good? And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I actually did it. 6 months, and here we are.
You developed that habit, baby.
Healthy habits,
discipline,
classic consistency.
Yeah. Okay, I'll look into it because I thought it was so many influencers have it, so then I thought it was cheaper, and then when I actually looked it up and found out how much it cost, I was like, you're telling me all these influencers drop like $1,000 on this thing?
They're crazy, some of them.
And obviously, I'm sure a lot get gifted, but I don't know. I just kept seeing so many girls do it in their routine, and I was like, oh, it's got to be 100 to maybe 200. And then Millie had ordered it and was like, hey, can you pick it up? Like she was out of town, and I was like, it was how much? And she was like, I know. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I was like, you have to be committed. Had it been not for a YouTube video, I wouldn't have bought it originally. But now that I was like, I bought it, I might as well use it.
Yeah, like absolutely.
So, business expands.
Yeah. Love that. Okay. For my skincare, am I saying it right? Caudale, the French popular brand right now.
Oh, Claudia. Oh, I actually don't know how to say it. I've never actually said it out loud.
Caudale.
Yeah. I actually don't know how to say it.
Michael and I were in Europe for 2 months this summer. You guys, it was so fun. I brought Bentley. Go to my Instagram and look at the cute ass photos I have of Bentley. It took him everywhere. But I went to a French pharmacy and I bought a ton of their product. And you can get this in the United States, but it's just a little bit more affordable there. And I just kept watching all those TikToks, like what people recommended. And a lot of it, I was like, it's okay. One thing I love, the Claudel, there's no L, so Caudale, firming eye gel cream. Mm-hmm. And it's like this, those things, those bottles that like once you put it on your eye, is something okay?
I'm seeing how to say it.
Oh, okay. I was like, is there something going on in your house? Okay, is there an intruder? And for those listening, she looked away, scary. But anyways, it's like this, like you can rub it on with this like little ball that they have, and it just feels so nice and cooling. And I'm a big sensory person, so I really like it. And it just gives your eyes a little plump. It was funny when I bought it. There's 2 different kinds of these like eye gel creams, and I couldn't figure out the difference. And I asked the lady, and with like broken English, she's like, old lady gel, versus this other one that was like for younger people. And I go, what do you think I am? Because I was like, well, how young are we talking? I'm 30 now. And I was like, she like wasn't, being like, oh, you need the other one. So I was like, oh. And I go, like, which one for me? And then she's like, oh, the young lady one. And I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like breath of fresh
air.
But
when she said old lady, I'm like, oh no, am I an old lady already? We definitely have some crow's feet compared to some 20-year-olds. But yeah, so that's been my fave. Also, Bentley this Friday. Michael and I went to dinner, and usually we take Bentley because we're psycho and we take him everywhere. Didn't take him this time because I didn't allow dogs. And I walked him, fed him. Well, clearly he decided to choose violence because he got into our medicine cabinet and ate unknown ointment. So that resulted in a trip to the vet. He was fine though, guys. He was totally fine. And he went and pulled my makeup bag. I had it on my desk in my office, pulled it down, went through my makeup bag, and he tried to put giant holes in this eye cream gel and eating it. Because I went to put it on today, and there's just bite marks on it. And I'm like, you mofo.
He just wants skincare.
He's going to be 10 this week, and he is just so spoiled. And I'm like, I can't. He was so mad that he went to the vet, and I'm like, you did it. You ate ointment. Like, he's never done this. He has never eaten ointment. He's smarter than that, but he knew it would piss us off. And that's what he did.
He wants the anti-aging.
Clearly.
Right? He knows
you can't
he's
eat
10
the
now.
anti-aging. At first, I thought he ate something my dermatologist gave me for my cystic acne.
Yeah.
And that I was like, oh my
that'd be
gosh.
Scary.
The vets were like, I've never seen a dog eat that much. And I was like, oh my God, he's going to die. And then we found out it was not. But it was this mysterious ointment that we had no clue what it was. There was no label on it. It was just in our medicine cabinet, probably from like years old that I just transferred. So now, we put our medicine cabinet like in a different thing where Bentley can't even get to it. But he doesn't want to eat it. He's just mad and he wants to destroy things he knows you want. Like
silly guy.
Crazy. So he tried to destroy my eye cream and I was like, sorry, that was like 40 euros. So glad it did not prevail.
Good.
Yeah.
So for those wondering, according to Gemini AI, this is how to say it. Cludy. Like KLO space DEE. Cludy. That doesn't sound very
with a French accent.
Cludy.
Oh.
It's a French, Canadian. I'm like, I should be able to. Cludy. No, my French is not great. But there, apparently that's how we say it. I've been saying Claudie.
Same. Sounds so American. It's like, hola.
Yep.
Me llama.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Sorry. So I can do it a little bit from university. I did get a compliment from the French at my French when I was there, but they might have just been weaseling me to buy something. So
the best.
I don't know.
Isn't that the best? When they're just doing it and you're like, I'm like, give you the sale anyways.
I was like, yeah, I'll take it though. I'll take it. It works. It works on me.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, next one we have. Oh, do you want to take a lead?
Lead the way.
Okay. Workout clothes.
So this one was probably my most requested fitness item I've potentially ever been asked, and probably one of my biggest recommendations because it survived my marathon. So it's got to be good for everything. So it's the Swift Speed cropped tank. And for my runners, this is phenomenal. It was the sports bra / tank top I wore on my marathon, if you saw it. And why it's so nice is, one, it has a high neck for my ladies who need more support bouncing around. So it's got good support, good coverage. But the best part is there's a pocket in the back that fits your phone. And so that's where I held my phone during the race. And then I did wear a running belt and I just put all my gels. So it's a very neutral looking tank top. Like, it's nothing fancy. It's not anything, but it's super flattering, super supportive. It lasted me like the whole race, no chafing, super comfortable. And then, put it was just so nice. So you have to kind of learn how to put a phone in there while you're running, but didn't have to carry a belt for my phone. I did carry one though for my gels, but I could have just shoved them all in there. But 10 out of 10 recommend.
And that's Lululemon.
Yeah, Lululemon. Sorry, I should have said.
Okay. No, it's okay. When I Googled it, it popped up Lululemon. Okay, and these look really cute. They look like the old Align high neck tanks.
Yeah, that I know you love. And so I find it's super flattering on, like, that cut looks great on you. It looks great on like some of my side, like no chest, like, you know what I mean? And then for bigger chest ladies, it would have that support. So like, it's such like an oddly basic looking thing that I think everyone would love. And it sells out though. So like, it took me a while to get it. Like, I kept not, and then as soon as I saw it brought back. So yeah, something to look into, especially for my runners. Like, when it's so nice not to have to carry your phone. Okay, but it's on the side where you put your phone, right? For the back? On the back. No, it's like, it's kind of zipper. Oh, maybe like, this is a different one. It's a zipper, kind of almost like the corner of your back, if that makes sense. Like on the very edge is where the zipper is. And then you put it in there and then it goes directly. And it fits like a full, I always have like the Max Pro with a case, like the biggest possible phone. And it fits that. And I've even ran and just shoved my gels in the back too. And it fits several gels. I just chose to wear the running belt with it. So when I was running, things didn't fall out in the middle of the race. And then someone hates me because they trip on it. Fair. Okay, I am going to Lululemon. I'm going to Denver to the Jonas Brothers. And I wanted to go to Aloe and Lulu. So I think I'm going to buy one of those because I can't find a very supportive running bra other than like the one that I had. So I'll check that out. Yeah, check it out. I think you'll really like it. Yeah. Okay. Love that tip. Mine is, I have a few. So low-key, you guys, I have been purchasing from Vitality, and they would come up as an ad for me, and they had these like really cute contoured leggings. And so I purchased one. I was like, I don't really know the quality. I haven't like really shopped with them since they were Balance Athletica years ago. It was so cute. It's so comfy. It's like thicker material than Align, which I like because I don't love Align on my body. And I just liked this contour. I wish I remembered the name, but it was like these black leggings with this like white outline. So I recently purchased a jumper from them. Like, I love a one piece. Where I live, I wake up at 5 a.m. and I go for this 4-mile loop with Bentley. And I'm just like, I wear my glasses. I just roll out of bed. I hate putting 2 pieces of clothes on in the morning. I hate it. And so I have like old one pieces from Gymshark, Honor, and I wear them every day, and I just rewear them because I cannot be bothered to put on pants and a tank top. I'm just like, whoop, I don't know why. It's something that bothers me. So I bought one of their jumpers. I'm waiting on this order. Then I bought shorts from like a newer collection of theirs that was like block colored, and I thought it was fun, and I love blue, so it was blue. It was like one of their newest launches. And then they had this cute shorts. Like, I'm really picky with shorts, period, because I feel like my thighs are thicker than my waist. Well, obviously they are, but like I have like soccer legs. Like I'm like a thicker thighed person. She has a superhero body. Let's be real. Hourglass. Yeah, you have an hourglass body. There we go. Superhero. Yes. And so a lot of leggings or shorts don't fit me well. And I was like, okay, their leggings fit me so well. So now I ordered the 2 shorts, and like I haven't bought shorts in years because I'm always so nervous that like my butt's gonna eat it, my thighs are gonna eat it. And then Gymshark came out with those superhero Apex shorts. Yeah, I bought them.
fit me like a glove. So for my thicker thighed ladies, and you don't want a veggie, because half the time if I do that with the thighs, I get a veggie. The Apex shorts look so good. They're contoured. I'm like, who would have thought that I would do a full circle, buy in Gymshark again? But like, they're so cute. And I can't wear like full leggings where I live. I'm too hot. So they just dropped new colors and I was going to buy them.
Ooh, love that for you.
Full circle. She doesn't discriminate on these brands. No. I'm just like, you know what? I love them all.
She has no loyalty. Just sample. Little sample of everything.
That's the best thing about not having to be an athlete for anybody anymore. I'm like, I'm going to tell you what I'm actually going to buy with my hard-earned money.
It's great. You're like, this is like, just being honest. I paid for this. I'm not selling you nothing. This is what I bought.
But you would hope, I was an athlete for Gymshark. You would hope that I had purchased them before, and I did. Yeah. So it's like, it just goes to show I still like their clothes. And then when I was an honor active athlete, like, I still like their shorts. I wear them all the time. Like, they have really good effortless shorts. So yeah. Athlete or not, liked it.
Love it. Love to see it.
So check them out. Okay, everyday clothes. What's your newest?
So this is something I've oddly gotten so many compliments about, which is crazy. And so I was like, I guess I got to mention it. Sorry, it's Lulu again, but the Lululemon City Essentials shoulder bag. So it's kind of in that like nylon Prada look. It's almost like a bigger nylon Prada style. And I have this taupey one I got. And I mean, every time, like I wear it quite often now, every single store I go to, the girls like, love your bag. And I'm like, it's a under $100 bag versus like I do have 2 designer bags, next to no compliments. This and this comment, it's a perfect size that you can shove so much in it, but it still fits completely under your like arm. I like a cute little purse for walking around. Like I don't want a big clunky thing, but like I still want it to be able to hold stuff, hold your phone. Like it's an errand bag. I went to Sephora, brought a bunch of things, went to Indigo and bought a notebook and put it all in there, and like the color they have with it. So it's a very basic bag, but it's great. Like I absolutely love it. And my most complimented thing probably all summer.
Wow. I just looked it up. I saw this at Lululemon last time I was there, and it looks so cute.
It's just like the epitome of a purse. Like if Sim's character had a purse, it would be this. Like, which is oddly, I'm like, yeah, there's not many of these. So it's not leather, so it's not going to be like the highest quality. But I know Coach makes one like that kind of style in leather, which I've kind of been eyeing. But yeah, 10 on 10 recommend. It's so handy.
Yeah, you could like throw it around and not worry if it's going to get dirty with the material. So nice. Yeah,
exactly. Like bring it out in the rain. Like, yeah, it's perfect. Love.
Okay, I love that. Okay, my everyday clothes. I've been obsessed with the Aloe Yoga knitted skirt and top. And they keep dropping it in different colors. Oh my gosh. I have this beautiful blue. I love it. Obviously I live somewhere that's 85 degrees all the time, so this is not ideal for fall for people. But if you get the black, like knitted skirt, you could totally wear this with a sweater. It is just really comfortable. Like, be careful with how you wash it, but I wear it all the time. And I love it. The top, the band has gotten a little weird, so know that. But it's so cute. And then for like normal fall, because I know not everybody lives where I live, Zara bodysuits are like my staple always. Whenever fall comes, like they have long sleeve like spandex bodysuits, because like I sweat a lot, and so I can't wear long sleeves because you'll see the pit stains. The bodysuits that are like black with spandex, you can't tell. So I always buy the Zara black ones, and I just buy different cuts. They have a low cut one, they have a high cut neck, like a high neck, they have a turtleneck. I just go to Zara, stock up. They're like $20. Sometimes I think 25, depending on the material. But I just keep them in my closet for when I do go somewhere like Denver. That's what I'm going to wear.
Love. Can confirm I have the aloe set in a cream, and when they came out with the blue, because I bought it last summer, when you got, and I saw you had the blue, and then they came out with blue, I was like, oh, I wish I had that color. So I feel your pain when they come out with a new, but I was like, I can't justify another set like that.
Totally.
But can confirm
it's so
it's
expensive, like, but so beautiful.
It's a nice layering piece for the fall, or / you can just wear it in summer. Yeah, no, those are great, and I've had it for over a year now, and it's lasted me over a year. So where's decent.
Do you remember you had predicted in the like trends for 2025 that cobalt blue was going to be popular, or powdered blue in gym? It really was. Like when I went to Aloe, it was all blue, and I was like, hell yeah, I stocked up.
Best color too. So it was so nice. Yes. Like, did I just try and manifest it for us because we both have blue girls? Yeah, but it worked.
Yes, it worked. We
I'm
are
gonna
blue
take it.
girls. That's when
Love
I saw
it.
the Apex. I was like, oh, they have it in blue. I've got to buy
have to.
it. I just
You
have
have
to
to.
have it.
You
But also,
do.
I do like Aloe Yoga and Lulu. I'm always nervous of like messing them up for some reason. Like Aloe is like an arb and a leg. Like Aloe is
Yeah.
more expensive, a little bit more
crazy.
expensive than Lulu. So I'm always like, I really don't want to sweat in the sauna with this. When I shop at like Vitality or Gymshark, it's like half the price. So I feel like I can feel a little bit more comfortable running around in them.
Yeah.
Like that sounds silly, but like it's like when you have something really nice on.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, I don't want it to like deteriorate, you know?
Yeah.
But then the other ones that you didn't spend as much money on, you're like, okay, well, I can actually get used to. Like, it sounds so dumb because it's workout clothes, but like, I don't wear normal clothes, guys. I just like workout clothes. And so when I have to pay $120 for a skirt, I'm like, what? I'm not gonna work out in this. Like, hell no.
See, I'm the opposite because I've grown up with Lulu. Like, I bought my first Lulu set at 12, just being Canadian. Like, it's been here for so long. So, like, I know how Lulu works. So, in my mind, I beat that stuff up. Like, I'm not fragile with my Lulu at all. I know how to wash it and know how to I'm like, I spend that much money so I can wear it every day, wash it twice a week, and just, like, I have leggings that are older than, like, children. Like, it's... So I was like, but there's two perspectives. Like, you know what I mean?
There's two types
of
people.
Yeah. Like
when they
designer
shop.
purses. Yeah. Designer purse. Like, oh, buy, scared to use it. Or it's like, I'm buying this so I can use it every day and beat it up. So two types of people.
Totally. Because there are those people that are like, oh, I haven't even taken the price tags. I'm too nervous. My mom is that. She'll buy something and then she'll like either convince herself to return it if it's really expensive, or like she just will never wear it. Like, she bought the Lululemon dress and I was like, she was visiting me and I'm like, why aren't you wearing it? And she was like, well, I want to save it for one day. And I was like, you can wear it every day. It's hot here. And she was like, no, it's too expensive to do that. And I'm like, there are two types of people and that's fair. Either way. Yeah. Okay. Next one, shoes. Do you have shoes?
I do. So I'm just going to compliment the shoes that got me through the marathon. Sorry, this has been my whole MO this time, but I was like, I think it's a good testament. So it's the Asics Gel Nimbus 27. I will say they would be probably an unconventional marathon race day shoe because they're super cushioned. So they're more of a recovery, long run versus like a carbon plate or a speedier shoe. Like, I do have faster shoes. But I went into the marathon saying, hey, I just want to enjoy this. I want to be comfortable. I don't have a PR to beat, so I want to enjoy myself. And like, they are so comfortable. So yeah, I would technically be faster with a carbon plated or one of their speedier ones. But my feet were so happy during the entire race. Shout out to them. And they're the comfiest running shoes. They're like, because they're cushioned, they're a bit more like floppy, I will say. Like, you definitely like hear yourself and you're not as quick. But that was worth it for me on the marathon. And then, so just gotta give a shout out to them. Love. I have 2 pairs. That's how much I like them.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to check them out. I just bought, I think it was Asics running shoes. I can't. Oh, Supernova Blast, I think was the name.
Those are unbelievable.
I got fitted.
They're great.
I went to like an actual running store. It was crazy. They like did a scan of my foot and they were like, oh, did you like sprain your ankle when you were younger? And I'm like, yes. And they were like, yeah, we can tell by like the way your ankle sits and like how like your plantar, like your foot sat. And I'm like, that is magic. Yeah.
Worth it.
I'm
Worth
like,
it
I was like 16 when that happened. Yeah. Crazy. Okay. Great running shoes. Next I was in Europe and I always have those like chunky New Balances that I bought. One thing about me, I'll run shoes to the ground. I will not buy new shoes until those things are like my toes sticking out. And I had these New Balances I bought with Nona like 3 years ago. And I was like, they literally had like chipped off all these chunks because like those New Balances are like chunky. My chunks were gone. So it was funny. Like, I clearly rub my feet together when I walk. And I went to New Balance again. And I told them, like, I don't like these chunks like rip off because of how I walk. So they recommended the 530.
Yeah.
Does this ring a bell to you? I feel like you know shoes. I don't know shoes.
Yeah, I know all the New Balances. So I do know 530s. Yeah.
I love them. I got the mesh and I got them in like a tan grayish color. So like I could get them dirty. And then I just washed them. Like, I have this like messy mouth wash for like shoes. And I wore them all in Europe, walked, worked out, loved it. Like, so simple. And I don't know, maybe a lot of people had heard of them. I had never. I literally, because I never buy shoes. So I was like, oh my God, these look great. And like, I could literally wear them with jeans. I could run in them. Like, they were just like an easy sneaker and like lightweight. Because the other ones were chunky. So like, I was like hauling those things around. This, oh my gosh, no. Since they're meshy, they're like, could easily like compact them. They're nice.
Yeah. And if anyone wants an alternative to the 530s, the 1960s I've recently done, they're just like a more cushioned version of that. So it's like that was my one problem with the 530s. I do like them, but I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh, well, just like a bit more cushion. And then I've recently switched to the New Balance 1960s. So you can barely tell the difference. They just look a bit more is how I would describe it. Okay. So, but great
Catch
shoes.
me in 3 years.
So
once I
when
wear
your time
these to
comes,
the ground, baby.
Perfect. Love it.
I know. I sent Nona that picture, being like, "Dude, I just tossed those shoes that we bought 3 years ago." She's like, "That's insane. You wear them all the time."
I love it.
But
like, I love it.
It's two types of people, you know. Okay. Any fitness equipment gear that you like right now?
So another question I've been asked a lot is about the sunglasses, because I've over the last year have developed eye conditions, or just realizing I do have eye conditions that I have to wear sunglasses all the time. No wind specifically, so I just always have to be in sunglasses when I'm running. And I just didn't want a pair that looked. I unfortunately fell victim to Pinterest last year and bought one of those really speedy looking big like blue ones that everyone has, and some girls pull it off and look so cool, but I bought it and only wore it twice because I was so embarrassed to wear them. And I was like, I just want like a neutral pair, looks like not like I'm trying to be like I'm so fast, like just a neutral pair of running glasses. And I finally found my favorite pair. I tried on so many, it took me so long to finally buy a pair, but the Oakley Lateralis, that's what they're called. And they're my new favorite. They're super lightweight, didn't bother me for the entire marathon, didn't bother me for marathon training. And they're just like super neutral. So they're still a little like cool. But I love them. They're my fave.
Ooh, okay, I'll pull them up. Do you ever, for me, I'm like nervous to run with sunglasses because I feel like they would bother my ears. Do they bother your ears?
That's why you have to get a good pair, I'd say. Like, that's like why Oakley is Oakley. And that's why you're like, oh, why do you pay money for Oakley? I'm like, once you wear a pair, you get it. Like, I do not notice they're on my face at all. Like, they fit so comfortable. Once again, you have to like go get a pair that works well on you. But those are so light that I honestly forget I have them on. Like, I just keep wearing them. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like you take them off and you're like, oh, that's so nice. I'm like, oh yeah, I have these on. So I don't notice them.
I'll check them out, because I don't have sunglasses for running because I'm always nervous it'll bother my ears.
You got to get a good pair. And just look like, if you look like, some will have cushion on the ears, some will have cushion on the nose. Okay. So just like pay attention to where the cushion is and what bothers you. Those ones actually don't have that much cushion, but they're so light that you barely notice them on.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll check them out. All right. That's a good little fitness equipment. I didn't have any equipment or gear, but I had two favorite movements I've been getting back into.
Ooh, okay.
I've been doing step-ups with the cable machine.
Nice.
And so I've been liking that because I'm trying to focus on like strengthening my knees again, but also not having something as harsh on it. Mm-hmm. So that's been something that I've been loving. Like, I literally can't do normal step-ups. Like, I love the cables with it. I don't know what it is. It just excites me, and I feel like I can stabilize myself better because I have the cables right there. And then I started sprinting again.
Ooh,
because, you know, your girl needs to focus on her VO2 max. And I was like, oh, that means I got to get back into this. So I started my sprints for the first time today. And I mean, I was like listening to this podcast about how that is like truly grip strength, and VO2 max is like one of the only telling signs of longevity humans have. And I'm like, quit ignoring it. Quit ignoring it. So that's two of my favorites. And here's your reminder. You're not too old to sprint. You should actually do it to live longer.
If you want to get old, sprint. Be alive for it.
Yes.
Love.
Okay. Food and nutrition. Anything you're loving?
I have. This is so simple. So, you know, my probably number one fuel aside from bread on marathon training was cinnamon buns. You know, every weekend. That was my little treat. It's nothing unique, but I eat a lot of cinnamon buns, and I used to bake a lot of cinnamon buns. That was the thing I love. But my kitchen in Vancouver is really small and it doesn't make baking nice. But I'm going to make it my mission this fall to actually bake some cinnamon buns myself because I love it. It's therapeutic. The smell is my favorite smell. So that's just my goal for the fall is to bake more cinnamon buns and not just buy them at Grounds.
I love that. We'll become a little baker. Okay, well, I'll give you a little baking recipe I'm obsessed with.
Please.
So I've been doing I'm in a body recomp at the moment, and it's been 40 days. And one of my big goals was like to eat more whole foods and like reduce refined sugar just in general. And just like, I still get my sugar, natural sugars, honey.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll have a pumpkin spice latte, chocolate, whatever. But like, I really wanted to work on like finding healthier alternatives. And when my mom was coming, I was like, oh, I want to make her a sweet treat. My friend showed me this recipe. She had made sweet potato brownies. Ooh. And I was like, I was at her house. She's like, try these. I was like, that sounds so weird. Sweet potato. And it's mashed sweet potato, like a nut butter, baking soda, baking soda and like chocolate chunks and then cocoa powder. Like I use Hershey's cocoa powder. And it's so weird because you literally like mash the sweet potato. Like obviously you steam it, boil it, mash it. Then you put the cocoa in it and then you put the nut butter. Oh, and maple syrup. Yeah. As a sweetener. And then you mix it all together. And then I put chunks of like dark chocolate, like I cut up bars of dark chocolate, put it in it. It is the most amazing brownie I've ever had. And it's sweet potato.
Wow.
It's so weird. Like, because it's like, I don't like brownies because I don't like how dry they can be. Yeah. You know, like if you overbake them and then they're like kind of cracky. Yeah. This is like gooey, delicious, like so yummy. I've been telling everybody about this recipe. My mom wanted it immediately. My friends make it now when we get together. They like bring it and they'll put cinnamon in it or like pumpkin or like make fun renditions. But dude, it tastes like a brownie. It is the weirdest thing ever. And it's sweet potato.
Love. Okay, I'm going to try that. That sounds amazing.
It's so easy. I'm not very good at baking. And this thing, I perfected it. Like, well, I mean, all you had to do was make a sweet potato and then bake it. But I was like, you're telling me I can wow people, and technically it's gluten-free, refined sugar-free, like all the good stuff.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, so if you want to impress anybody around Thanksgiving, I was going to make it for my family when they come. Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
just be
a fun party trick.
Guys, good party trick.
Yeah, we tell everyone, like, this is so good, secret recipe, like, sweet potato. We love one of those moments. Yeah. Great for the kids. So any moms listening? Yes. I feel great for the moms. Great for the moms. Yes.
I send it to my friend Kayla. She doesn't like to cook. She loves to bake. And whenever I visit her, she bakes for me. And I sent this to her and she was like, she has 2 boys. And she's like, oh my gosh, I can get them to eat the vegetables this way. Yeah. I was like, I guess that's one way to eat some sweet potato. You're right.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. Okay. Any supplements you love?
I don't know if I've even said this on the channel, but I was like, it's the number one I should be recommended. Omega-3s. If you aren't taking already, look into it. Just all the connection, longevity, skin health, eye health, hair health, just omega-3s. We don't eat enough omega-3s in the Western world, unfortunately. Like, look into the science of the Mediterranean diet, and it's so omega-3 rich. So I just thought I'd recommend the 2 brands I get the most of is Momentous and Thorne. I love Momentous, but the shipping takes forever and duties to get to Canada. And Thorne, I can just get on Amazon, both NSF certified, have the great ratio, DHA and all that. So yeah, just that's a great healthy habit to do, and do your own research. I'm not a doctor who can't tell you to do anything, but like I feel a universal, every doctor would agree for the most part.
Yes, I take those now. I love when I was seeing my acupuncturist, she's also a naturopath. And so she was like, you know, a lot of the times with my anxiety that was going on and like my nervous system, she's like, this can also be something in your brain, like, you know, affected with brain health, and omegas is huge for brain health. So I take omegas every single day and magnesium glycinate as well. Yeah. And it's supposed to help, you know, reduce anxiety and things like that. And like I religiously take it, and yeah, you just have to find a good one. Otherwise it tastes really weird.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Love that. And keep them in the fridge. That's a recommendation. I find that helps. Yeah, I keep mine in the fridge, and I do find like you don't have to, but I just feel that's one way to just prevent them from going rancid and being that nasty smell. So something to just consider. Yeah,
that's fair. Okay, for my supplement, lately, I feel like I've talked about it a million times, but with me doing the body recomp, I'm eating like 140 grams of protein a day, and that's hard because I'm just not like a big protein heavy person. So what I've been doing is I do the 1UP Lemon Italian Ice protein powder, and I bought a like to go coffee, like iced coffee traveler, and I'll make it with like ice and water, and just like it tastes like this protein lemonade. And so I just bring it with me anywhere I go as like a girly fun drink, because I love like matchas and stuff like that. So if you want something that doesn't taste like thick and heavy, try their like lemon Italian ice. And then also I've been putting protein in my coffee. So I always do like a normal fun coffee, and then I do a decaf coffee because I only have 1 cup of caffeine a day. And I usually, so I did my blood work and I have high cholesterol, and we think it runs in the family because my mom has high cholesterol. And like, dude, I'm like 180 and
Wow.
I eat 2 eggs a day and I have whole milk like a third a cup a day.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I do really. So I'm
Hey,
like,
you're speaking to the choir.
yeah, I'm like, do you have high cholesterol?
Yeah, that's why my dad croaked.
Oh, do you have to take medication for it?
I will eventually, yeah. Like his brother, that's what killed my grandpa and him, is like cholesterol, stroke, like cardiovascular disease, and sky high rocket. It runs in the family, and like he didn't do lifestyle interventions. Like I have great HDL, but my LDL, whichever is the bad one, is not
LDL.
good. Yeah, so I'm same boat, genetically cursed. So I think I'm doing everything for the next couple of years, and then by my late 30s, if no lifestyle changes can happen, I'll probably start medication.
Yeah, that's what they basically had told my mom. Hers went down when she did lifestyle, and then I just tested, and they were like, "Oh yeah, yours is super high. You need to do lifestyle." It was funny. He was like, my doctor was like, you need to, go see a nutritionist. I was like, no, you don't understand what my job is. Like, trust me, I know. It's funny because it's like all the factors, smoking, drinking, doing all I'm like, literally I do none of this. Why do I have high cholesterol? So super annoying. But, so anyways, I'm reducing my whole milk intake. I do oat milk now, all the fun things.
Yeah.
So I tried cashew milk. My friend made cashew milk, the same one that showed me sweet potato brownies. And she just put cashews, dates, and water. Delicious.
Love. That sounds so good.
Yeah. I think I got sidetracked, but.
All good. All good.
Oh, wait. No, we were talking about supplements.
Yeah. So I don't know where you went on with that.
I don't know. I know why. Because coffee, protein, when I have my decaf, it's like sweet because the coffee the protein I use is like this vanilla ice cream, and then I don't put milk in it. There we go. Hence my cholesterol, bitch.
There we go.
Full circle. I was like, wait, are we on food and nutrition? No. All right. Anyways, next one. Everyday habit. What are you incorporating?
So, one thing I've started doing actually a couple months ago is scrapbook / junk journaling. And I always found like I hated having all these chaotic journals and I'd fall off and all this. But I'm such someone who loves to keep things and very, very sentimental about things. And someone with like OCD, I'll hold on to things forever. So I found like junk journaling really helps because instead of like holding all this junk, I can just like cut a little piece of it, put it in the junk journal, and then like I have a piece of it. And it's a little bit more expensive, but I actually just bought a new one, the Moleskin. I'm just like always do my journaling and all mine with that, because then my vision is one day in the future I'll have like a full library of bookshelves of all my scrap journals and all that. And so I personally I like just using Moleskin because that's the visual, but some people like all the different chaotic ones, so it depends on the person, but yeah, that's what I've been doing and I enjoy it. And just like that, we are having technical issues, so we're not able to end the podcast, but just that was the last healthy habit. We are enjoying being back with you guys. We missed you guys, and we'll be back in the next couple of weeks and another episode of Hitting the Bars. Thank you for dealing with these technical issues, and have a great day. Bye-bye.